What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the past videos. So today I am taking everything out of the truck itself. I already took out all the trash that I had in it. Well, not trash, but just parts itself. I'm gonna end up removing the dash. This is my little gift that my good friend Gonzo gave me. I love it. Thank you, Gonzo. I'm gonna leave this in the truck. I'm just gonna put it on the passenger side so it doesn't get in my way. But yeah, so today I'm gonna take the dash out. I'm gonna clean up the wiring. I'm gonna probably pull out the passenger seat, remove all the wiring that I have in the back. Probably gonna pull out the speakers. I'm gonna see where I mount everything. I gotta put everything back out only because I'm gonna redo everything the proper way, and that way I only have one wire harness instead of multiple. I did multiple only because I kept on adding things, and now I'm pretty happy, and I'm basically done adding things. I'm just really happy where everything's mounted now. I am gonna buy another glow shift gauge, but this is for fuel. I'm gonna put one for boost, just to make sure my wastegate always stays at its proper boost. What else? That's basically it. This is the old wiring harness that I had. This is the OEM one. It's just modified. I ended up wiring up OBD2, and on top of that, I just don't like the way it looks, and I'm gonna be ordering one off of Panic Made. So I officially took out the dash, I took out the wiring harness, I took out the fuse box. So I'm gonna redo the entire wiring harness. So here we have for the switches that, well, I can't show you right now, but this is the main portion of it. This is what controls everything. I went with this because it has individual relays, and it also has fuses right in the middle. I can't really show you. This is the power cord. This is another power cord, but this is for ground and for ignition switch. Secondary fuse box for accessories. This is the main fuse box here. I just gotta fix the wiring and then figure out where everything goes. They are labeled. This is from Speedway. This is a 12 circuit. I thought about buying a new one because it comes with 30 feet worth of wire for each one, but I want to see if I could save this. If I can't save it, then I'll go ahead and order another one. But yeah, here's my battery cables. I gotta get another breaker. This is a 200 amp. The alternator, it's rated, or it's rebuilt to 140, so I'm gonna order 140 or 150 amp breaker so I could replace this, because this is way too much. This is my cable for the dash cam that goes up here. But yeah, we're gonna be slowly putting everything together, but I can't really wire anything. I could wire up the existing things, but even then I'm still gonna order new lights, new harnesses for the tail lights. But yeah, little by little things are gonna get made. I love how simple this is. I highly recommend buying a main box for switches. This is from Switch. This is discontinued, they don't make it anymore, but you could buy a equivalent one from Switch Pros, so that helps a lot of headaches. Highly recommend them, and their quality is top notch. Hi, nephew.
Hey Chad, Miguel took the creeper.
Pull him out.
Huh?
Pull him out. Just throw him off. Miguel's here. We have a full house. Miguel ended up breaking his bumper on the freeway. Well, the splitter too. He's here doing or finishing the exhaust up.
I can't without the creeper.
Unless you use the one that you could fold and use as a creeper.
Oh, that's a creeper.
Yeah. This guy really did bash up his shit though. Well, time to maybe fix the bumper and then buy a new splitter. That too. We're gonna get paint on this bitch once it's fixed. Pretty happy right now. My isolators.
I don't know if I lost them or like, bruh.
You probably lost them.
I don't
because we put all of them on.
I know, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
Well, the good thing is you have a bag full of more dress up bolts, so we could put those on. Well, just loosen those and then just push the bumper.
And then that way I can press force on it, so we can kind of get rid of the sag a little bit. Just for the meantime, I'm probably gonna have to go take it back anyways to get repainted.
Yep.
Because it's already got worse with the cooking.
Oh well.
Well, at least not our dating.
Alright, so my isolators came in, or not rubber gaskets, but rubber spacers, whatever, washers, just to take out the vibration from the power steering pump. So let me go ahead and install those right now. Not sure if you could tell, but I put 2 isolators there and 2 isolators there, so it takes a lot of vibration out, so that's good. And I actually hit it, and it's, for some odd reason, it's actually more sturdy now with the isolators. Alright, so I pulled out the other fuse box that I had, and I ended up rewiring a few pieces of it, but that's the current setup right now. So a lot more to go, but I'll keep you guys tuned as what I'm doing. As for now, it's dark out. I have date night with my girl, and we're calling it quits today. So he ended up finishing up the exhaust. It turns on. It sounds pretty good. Let me go to the back. He gave us a little baby rev. So I just got back from Harbor Freight. I picked up a welding extension cord because the one that I was using was a little too skinny, so it wasn't really welding right. For small little projects, exhaust, whatever, it was fine, but when it came down to the chassis, it just didn't weld right. Alright, so today, or for the past 2 days, I've been doing wiring. I've been doing the new body harness. So this is a DEUTCHE connector that's gonna be for the body harness. I did buy a label maker. I'm not sure if it's gonna focus, but each individual wire is named. Let me zoom it in. Not sure if that will help. Focus. Okay, it's not gonna focus, but I don't know if you can see the white right here. It's labeled each one, so for future diagnostics it's gonna be pretty easy. Extended these to where they're supposed to go, and each end is labeled as well. Right there, left turn signal. So I just taped up the end because I gotta sneak it through a hole, and it's pretty difficult, so that should help out with that. But let me go ahead and throw this harness into the truck and see how it fits. So don't mind my wire mess, because obviously I'm still wiring. I have all the products right there that I'm using. So the harness, I spliced them in right there. I don't know if you can see the black key shrink on there, but yeah, that got spliced into. That's gonna go to the front. They got right there on that bar, they're gonna get mounted there. It goes through the side, it goes into that firewall hole. Let me show you guys this side. So That's gonna come out through the firewall that's right there. This is gonna get tucked all the way to the top. You're not gonna see it at all. It's gonna run down through there, come out through there, go all the way to the bottom, and same thing, comes out through there. Everything is nice and labeled, so I'm gonna know what's what. I have the ground labeled every foot, so I'm gonna put 3 grounds. One ground is gonna be to there, the other ground is gonna be to there, the other ground I have it inside. So all the appliances that I'm putting, or applications, accessories, whatever, they're gonna be wired or spliced into the ground. So all the grounds are gonna be into one. It's gonna be nice and pretty. I'm not gonna do any type of wiring in the front because I gotta order new LEDs for the headlights. I'm gonna order new corner lights, and I'm gonna order new bumper lights. I also gotta order a new TRD badge. This is LED, but it gave out. That's about the only thing extra in the front. There's not gonna be anything else being wired to the front. Do want to say, if you guys are trying to learn wiring, go ahead and try it. The worst thing you could do is blow a fuse. So don't give up hope. Don't think you can't do it. I learned on my own. I did go to school because I went for automotive as a career, but even then, before I went to school, I did all of this. So don't give up hope. Just remember, try and error is going to help you a lot. So here it is. It's not the final product, but this is what I have so far. Body plug that goes on the passenger seat. I have my ignition switch wire. And then I have here my ignition for the relay. Here's the ground. All this goes to my switch panel and my brake switch, and all of this goes to the front of the truck. How I said, it's trial and error. I've done this maybe 3 times and I learned my lesson, and so far the way I'm doing it is just a single harness instead of having multiple harnesses. So this should be cleaner and fairly easy to diagnose in the future when there is something wrong. So I did this off camera because it's really hard to do this and record at the same time. But here we have the headlight connection. It has a DEUTCHE connector and it's wire loomed. Same thing goes for the turn signal. We have another DEUTCHE connector and it's wire loomed. If we come over to this side, let me pull all of this out. So I added even more stuff since the other clip. These are for the headlights and the turn signals. They're wire loomed and heat shrinked with marine heat shrinks. It has adhesive inside. These are DEUTCHE connectors as well. Here we have another ground, and these connections right here is going to be for the bottom light that I have on the bumper, and it's also for the LED on the grill. And then it continues, same thing on this side. Those two go to the bottom. We have another ground. This one I am gonna cut it off. I gotta redo it because I wired it straight instead of putting a DEUTCHE connector, which I am going to fix. And it's all routed underneath the fender on the other side, so you will not see it whatsoever. This wire harness is gonna go down through here, and it's gonna go all the way across. I have 2 rib nuts down there to hold the harness, but everything's gonna get nice and tucked. I'll show you guys the inside once I actually continue working on this. I am waiting on material material in the mail. As for now, I'm not gonna be working on this. I do have a client. I gotta do the rear main seal on this truck. So let me go ahead and continue my side work. Once we get rid of this car, then we'll start working on this piece of shit again. Good morning, guys. So today's the next day, and on my client's car, all I did was take out the transmission, only because I didn't have everything I needed, and also It was close to the end of the day, so I just packed it up a little bit early. But let me show you guys what I did. So tranny's out. So today I'm gonna remove that, do the rear main seal, and then drop the oil pan, do that as well. Once that's all done and said, throw the tranny back in, and then after that put the cross member, and then I could go ahead and replace the transmission pan gasket. After that, just throw everything back on and we're good to go. But that's my plan for today. So the new seal is on these. They actually have to be riveted on. You don't just place them like that. That's done. The rear main seal is done, and let me show you guys underneath. That's what we're looking at. It's already been cleaned. I degreased it, or not degreased it, but brake cleaner, and then I cleaned the rear end as well. Now I just gotta put everything back together. Back in we go. Alright, so oil pan is torqued in, flex plate is torqued in. Now for the trans. Booyah! So this is another great part about being your own boss. I just came to drop off this. So right after I'm done with this, I get to work on this beautiful thing. And there she purrs. It's all done. Ready to go for the customer. It's been test driven. So before I finished that, we made a pit stop to JK Electronics, and I picked up a whole bunch of connectors. If you're wondering what connectors, it's the DEUTCHE connectors that I've been using for the wire harness. They're what, $2 a pop, but it's $4 for the complete connector. So I'm ready. And also my new LED badge came in for the grill. Can't wait to put this on. Once again, guys, I did end up doing some work off of camera. So the front end of the wire harness is loomed and with connectors. So that's the body plug, that's for the switch panel, and then this right here, it's nice and loomed. I have my connectors on. All of that goes to the front end, as in like the bumper lights, the headlights, my TRD, turn signals. So it's coming out good. Right now what I'm gonna do is loom the body plug. That's this portion right here. So let me go ahead and wire or loom that up, and then I'll show you guys again. Here's another little update. So that's the front end that I showed, and here is the body plug that's been loomed. So all that's left is to figure out what else I need to do on the inside of the truck, and then I'll connect it to this and then loom it. Then I'll be done with the body harness for the inside and the front end. After the IRS is done, then I'll figure out the rear harness. So I threw the harness in. Here's the body plug. Runs down, gets connected right there with the battery clamp. Another one up there, another one right there, and then the rest of it goes up there into the switch panel box, which is right there. The other two is for the brake switch. Now let me show you guys the front. So the harness runs through there, through the hole in the firewall, and it routes up here, then goes up here, goes all the way across. You don't see it right now because it's on the other side of the fender. I got my headlight connected, I have my turn signal connected, I have the ground right there, goes down, it connects right there for the fog light, runs down, more battery clamp, hold it there, another one, hold it there, goes up. This is for the TRD badge on the grill. This one connects back there, that one connects the bumper light, goes through the side, another ground goes in, and then on this side everything else is connected. That's connected, that turn signal's connected. So I did it this way so I could hide everything. You don't see any type of body harness. You guys think I did a good job, or thumbs down? Put a thumbs up in this video if you think the wire harness is good. Put a thumbs down if you think this wire harness is garbage. Let me know, man. I want to know where you guys' feedback is. So thank you guys for watching the entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content that I've been putting out so far. This is a huge project. Yeah, it was done, but I ended up redoing everything since I am going forced induction and I'm doing the IRS. So that being said, it is going to take a while before the truck runs. But yeah, don't forget guys, if you guys want to support your boy, there's a link down below for merch. I have shirts, I have sweaters, I have hoodies, I even have masks for COVID. But yeah, support your boy, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace, y'all.